otherwise you create a whole, Wolf of Wall Street is a wonderful example of code of honor, written or unwritten. It was probably unwritten, but the culture of who they were.
Yeah.
And, a great part in that movie was when the one guy who was a great performer but didn't fit in because, he wouldn't drink with them and he didn't sniff coke and
they
all-
chased
and
him
all
out
that sort of-
offers.
Well, no, they didn't chase, they fed him the goldfish.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So the whole team got around and cussed
Yeah.
him. Not a nice scene, but the reality is he's good at his job, but he didn't fit in. And that guy, if he didn't fit in, would have brought the whole organization down over time.
Yeah.
So this the idea of the culture you create. I think a lot of businesses and a lot of people talk about it, write it, stick it up on walls, but don't live it. 100%.
If our company culture is that we lie, we cheat, we steal, if you want to be an honest person, you're not going to fit in.
Of course
here.
not.
What we do, this is what we do here.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say to you, Sully, why didn't you close the deal? The guy wanted a backhander. Why the friggin' heck didn't you pay him a backhander? I don't do that sort of shit. Dude,
That's what we do.
go close the friggin' deal. There's the brown envelope. Now go close the friggin' deal. Well, if it's against your morals, your ethics, your values, what are you going to say?
No.
Yeah, but then you're going to complain and try to tell us that
You're
we
wrong.
must change our ways. No, get out of the business.
Yeah.
That's their culture.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now someone's going to say we pass brown envelopes.
We don't have brown envelopes.
But again, that's not our culture. That's not who we are. So, and likewise, if you came to me and said, "Hey Barry, I've just done a deal, but I need to tell you that I had to I had to do a little sneaky thing on the side, and I paid for the guy to go to the Berg for the weekend." What do you think I would do?
I think you'd fire me.
I'd ask you to leave the business.
Yeah.
It's against our culture. I don't need money that bad to have to do those things.
So if something like that happens once, it's going to happen again, and eventually
Correct.
it's going to topple the business.
Well, now we get a new person in, and you now say to that guy, "Yeah, last time I did it, Barry doesn't like it, but I tell you what, just do that. You'll close the deal and make some commission." And suddenly, what happens is now the core of the team is
Becomes a culture.
and it becomes a culture, and you lose. And then eventually, if that's the culture, it'll attract, because of exchange, it'll attract the results that it's going to attract, whatever that is.